here today to express our displeasure with the lenient sentencing of Johannes Mehserle in the killing, the horrific shooting of Oscar Grant. The brief statement will be read by George Holland Sr., President of the Oakland branch of the NAACP.
The organizations and individuals listed below condemn today's sentencing of former BART Officer Johannes Mehserle. The sentence is far more lenient than would normally be handed down in similar cases not involving law enforcement defendants. Combined with an already lenient conviction for involuntary manslaughter, the slap on the wrist for the murder of Oscar Grant is a snapshot of everything wrong with the criminal justice system. Were the roles reversed and a white police officer had been killed by an African-American civilian, the chances are high that the defendant would be facing life in prison, if not capital punishment. In this case, Mehserle could have faced as many as 14 years in prison for an involuntary manslaughter conviction with a gun enhancement. Police officers across the country shoot and kill an average of one person a day, and people of color are an overrepresented proportion of the dead. These victims are often unarmed, yet the perpetrators are rarely prosecuted, much less disciplined. Civil lawsuits brought by family members are occasionally successful, but because of the nature of law enforcement shootings, much of the evidence in such cases is collected by law enforcement and therefore suspect. The undersigned called for greater transparency regarding police misconduct. This includes, among other things, greater access to previous complaints against officers and agency-wide information about shootings. The undersigned called for genuine civilian oversight of law enforcement. Police must be accountable to the communities in which they work. Although BART has created a civilian oversight board for its police officers, like many other California police oversight structures, this new board will not have real power to take necessary action against officers. Finally, the undersigned urged the Justice Department, which is already looking into the matter of Oscar Grant's killing, to take action and prosecute Mehserle, since the state proceedings has lacked the due process and thoroughness necessary to reach a just outcome. These actions are necessary if California is to have safer, healthier communities, and if shootings like Oscar Grant's are to be prevented in the future. The following organizations and individuals have signed this statement, and they are the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights, the NAACP California State Chapter, the Black elected officials of the East Bay, the NAACP Oakland Branch, Rabbi David Cooper, Kahila Community Synagogue, and Minister Keith Mohammed from the Nation of Islam.